Hello. Tonight, I'll take you on a journey through ancient, winding roads and sleeping forests into the very heart of the Carpathian Mountains. This is a dream, but a vivid one. A world drenched in candlelight, stone, and story. Live inside the world of Dracula, but reshaped for peace, for mystery, and for sleep. Let your body rest now. Let your mind drift open. Close your eyes and breathe. Inhale softly. Hold just for a moment. And exhale slowly. Again, inhale. Hold. And exhale slowly. With every breath, you sink deeper into the dark velvet of the dream. Let me guide you there. You are seated in a carriage. The interior is dim, lined with deep burgundy velvet, with gold trim, worn soft from time and use. Outside, the world is veiled in a thick cloud of mist. The last traces of sunlight have faded away, leaving only moonlight to guide your path. You peek through the thick curtain. Pine trees rush past, black and lacy against the pale sky. Their branches arch overhead like cathedral beams. The road beneath the wooden carriage wheels is cobbled and uneven, but the rhythm is soothing. The driver says nothing. He is wrapped in a heavy wool cloak, and his eyes keep flickering to the woods as if he hears something that you cannot. You only hear the hoofbeats, steady, unhurried, and the creak of the old wooden wheels. A raven calls once then silence. The wind carries the faint scent of snow, though the air is still. You draw the curtain closed again. The seat beneath you is warm, and your breathing slows. The darkness begins to feel familiar. Time slips away. You drift in and out of awareness, lulled by the motion and the hush of deepening night. When you next stir, the carriage is winding upward along a narrow mountain pass. The cliffs rise high on either side, carved by ages of wind and weather. Below you, far below, you glimpse the silvery thread of a river. Fog coils in ribbons across the road, and it glows faintly in the moonlight and parts like silk as you pass through it. Then you see it. Castle Dracula, rising from a crag of rock, its towers jagged against the sky, its windows flickering with golden candlelight. The driver pulls the reins, the carriage slows, and you feel the shift in the air, as if the castle itself is aware of your arrival. The gates open with a low groan, not by unseen magic, but by a figure, tall, thin, cloaked in black. He moves with quiet precision, not hurried, not unkind. He nods once to the driver and gestures toward the great door. You step down, boots touching ancient stone. The air is cooler here, but not cold. The figure does not speak, but waits patiently as you follow him. The doors swing open, and you step inside. The hall is vast, lit by flickering sconces and a roaring fire, casting long shadows across the stone-carved walls. You hear the creak of old wood beneath your feet, the scent of smoke, beeswax, and dried lavender fills the air. The figure turns. Not a stranger. He is the Count. But this is not a meeting of fear, only mystery. His voice, when he speaks, is quiet and measured. Welcome. You've had a long journey. Let me show you to your room. He does not walk ahead. He walks beside you, and you pass through corridors lined with towering windows, mirrors veiled in lace, and oil paintings whose eyes seem to follow you, though kindly. You reach a small wooden door, and the Count opens it for you. Inside, a chamber of deep comfort, a canopied bed dressed in red and ivory, a writing desk with fresh parchment and ink, a deep velvet chair beside a fire that's already burning low. He leaves you with a nod. Rest now. You are safe here. And the door closes behind him. You walk over and sit beside the warm, glowing fire. Your eyes trace the flames as they rise and fall, curling like an ink drop in water. The warmth of the room begins to seep into your skin. You remove your boots, your coat. You stretch your limbs slowly. And then you lie upon the bed. The mattress sinks softly beneath you. The linens are cool at first, but then warm to your skin. The canopy above you is embroidered with golden stars, and the fire hums like a lullaby in the hearth. Outside, the wind sighs through the stone towers, not as a warning, but as a song. The castle, so old, has waited for centuries, and now it waits for you to sleep. Let go now of the road behind you, of the questions that remain, of the waking world. Let your breath fall into stillness. Inhale and exhale. Sink into the softness beneath you, into the flicker of firelight on your closed eyes, into a dream of towers and of books unread and hallways echoing with soft footsteps. You are safe here, and you may stay as long